Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. We are ready at long last, and if you take a look at here, I have spent all of my money. And there's a very specific reason for that, and I went over that last time. We have access to all of the seeds from that guy I'm standing in front of, and I bought all the ones that I want. Well, not all of the ones that I wanted. Ideally, I would have so many seeds of Swift, everyone would have max act, but I don't. So, I've actually arranged how I want to do this. We got 6 power for Udo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I was supposed to have 8 for Tio, but oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter. And let's see. We want magic. We want 17 for Elena. Where is it? There it is. So it should be down to 10. There we go. And then the other 10 go to Tio. I'm just trying to balance out my stats more than anything else. We get the last one. Seed of Mentality. All of those go to Ryudo. And let's see. Vitality, Defense. All of those go to Elena. And let's see. Agility. We got 4 for Ryudo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 8 for Elena. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And who else? And the remaining 7 go to Rowan. And let's see, for the speed, since I just have them, I didn't buy any of these because they're not really worth it. Let's see, we've got 3 for Rowan and 3 for Elena. I did that backwards, but that's fine. And then Seed of Life. These are just ones I found throughout the game. She has lowest HP. Might as well give them to her. Seed of Spells. We're going to give 2 to Ryudo. And 1 Elena. And 1 Tio. And Seed of Moves. SP. We're going to give all 5 of those to Ryudo because we want him to be doing Sky Dragon Slash as much as possible. I did get this a number of episodes ago in the special stage in the Rowell Hills. These are just magic coins. All you do is click it, you get more magic coins. Yay! All around seeds. These ones aren't the best. The best ones are the omnipotent seeds, and we'll be able to get them as a rare drop in the final dungeon, which is coming up, by the way. This one doesn't really matter who you give it to. Sure, why not? Anyway, let's go over the new setup and the new sword. Yeah, you noticed last time we had the new sword that Ryudo got when he came out of his little trance there. It is the Grandia Saber, the real one, I guess, or maybe not. I don't know. It's awesome, cuts SP cost, and huge attack. So let's see. Cut your SP by 15 and 25. Let's take a quick look at your moves there, buddy. Nope. Can I? Nope. I guess I can't look at them here. Let's go to power up. Yeah, Sky Dragon Slash. Well, it doesn't show it here, but it costs 99 normally. It costs 59 SP to cast this. It is ridiculously abusive, and we'll learn that because why not? Speaking of which, I have more SP than I know what to do with, so I'm just going to learn everything we can learn with SP because it really doesn't matter. We'll take a quick look at some of the things we didn't see before. Cuts IP. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. Slows reduction in IP. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but life up. Magic. I think when you're damaged, you receive a little bit with magic. Some amount of MP is restored. It really doesn't matter. You don't get hit off enough for it to really be valuable. Increases SP recovery from damage. I guess that could be useful. And there's another one there. Full body blow. Again, we talked about that one before. Doesn't really matter. And we could learn all of these things, but I really don't care. This one in particular, I probably will learn. Probably won't be using it all that much, maybe on the final boss, but I figure I might as well at least try it. What else? Let's max out everything on the eggs that I'm actually going to use, even though I won't be using most of these spells. Just figure I might as well. Go, Chaos Egg. Yeah, it's got healing potential, but I never use it on that egg. And Gravity Egg. And all those ones. There we go. And the other one I may switch out to would be the Star Egg. So I'll max out what's on that one too. Mainly because it doesn't matter at this point. We've got enough points, and we're not going to use any of them. Do note that if you want to max out everything on all of your MP or all of your magic coins, you're probably going to want to do more farming than I did and grinding in the Rattle Hills as a bonus stage. But we can't do that anymore. I just figured I'd mention it one final time. Let's see. The other thing is you'll get an achievement through Steam if you max all of the spells on an egg and all of the things on a book. All the skills on a book. So that's there too if you want to do anything with it. Let's show off everyone else's equipment. So yeah, we got protection here, aura armor. It's great. Let's see. You have the charming heals for evasion. Not that it really matters. Valkyrie dress, huge foil for now. Gladius, I've heard some people like to use the sword breaker that I believe you can buy, but I'm not a big fan of it because I don't use his normal attack at this point in the game. That is probably one of the better boots we get in the game. He's got the demon necklace and the dragon egg. It's a great combo for him. King's Pride, and you have the glass slippers and the aura armor and Phoenix. Yeah, so just so you can do lots of damage with your canceling ability. Okay, skills. Strength, speed, special, ups his spells. Pretty much standard at this point. I gave you move, recover, just because why not? It'll matter more in boss fights than anywhere else. Other than that, what we've come to expect. You have more intelligence as well. He has the best intelligence stat or magic stat in the game. So I want to abuse that, giving him the dragon egg, reduce MP cost. He's really, really good. He gets the wizardry chant and the mystic chant, and then I gave him the Northwind chant just so he'll have something that acts instantly in case I need it. In this case, wind and blizzard. Skilled item use. You have skilled item use and magic recover. Yeah, I'll probably be using a bunch of magic with you anyway. I decided not to do that with her just because having move, well, I might switch those around. Who knows? And you're pretty much set up as you have for a long time now. With all of that said, this, again, is the point of no return. If you decide to do this, it is the end for you, which makes a few things rather funny very shortly into this final dungeon. When you're ready, let's go. Oh, we're cutting the music down. I love that theme anyway, but yeah. So we must be getting cutscene time again. I like cutscenes. Cutscenes are awesome. Or painted backgrounds. Those are cool too. Sure. And with that, we arrive at New Valmar. Save point here. Yes. If you save here, you will not be able to go anywhere else. You can never leave here. So just so you know. Ah, yes, these guys, your favorite enemies and mine. If you really want to maximize your stats, I would run from these guys until they get 2 bells. You don't want 3 bells from what I recall, because these guys drop 2 different items. Omnipotent Seeds, which increase all of your basic stats, strength, defense, act, magic, all that other stuff. Basically, it's really, really good, and you want them. The other thing they drop is an all-around seed, which you saw earlier on, which gives 10 SP, 10 MP, and 10 SP, MP, HP. It's not as good. But anyway, I'm just gonna, every time I fight these guys in the future, I'm just going to, well, sure, we'll show that off, why not?
Strike! Purple lightning!
I will show off, or I will be rejoining the battle until I can get Omnipotent Seeds. At least 1 per battle if possible, just because they're really, really good. There's no real point to using that, in all honesty. But let's show off everyone else that has a specialty one like that. Tornado we've already seen, so we'll show off Fast Dance Whirl here.
Here goes.
This one's pretty good. Yeah, you can go and single target your enemies and kill them that way if you really want to. Napalm Fruit. Rowan's turn. He's not going to get True Dragon Rise in before he uses whatever that spell is. But sure, we'll let him get an attack in. At least it's not a cancel attack. I don't know if I've ever seen that skill before.
The ultimate secret. True Dragon Rise!
This ability is also changed for Rowan from one to another, or one form when he was a kid till now. Before it was just Dragon Rise, now it's True Dragon Rise. It does a little more damage, really doesn't matter. I believe this is the dead end, it is. So let's run this way. It's kind of strange. For a final dungeon, it's got the badass music, it's got some pretty cool enemies, but overall, it's not very long. And let's see if I can get an angle on this. There you go. A bag of money in an area where we have no access to shops. Wait, what? We cannot leave now. Why do we get money? Oh, well, you press the little squishy things in the middle, and it raises the platform, the little mini elevator. And yeah, the start of this area is very straightforward. You aren't going to get distracted or lost or anything like that. You can't fight those guys at the moment. Yeah, so that's dead end over there. So we go in here. Always look around before hitting the squishy things in case there's a separate path. And at the start, I don't think there are, but later on there will be. In fact, there is a very well-hidden item. Well, reasonably well-hidden anyway. Alright, so there's 3 enemies in here, and I just took care of all of them off screen. Do note there's a chest up there. We will get that in a little bit. The enemies around here are starting to get strong enough that even if they're focused in one little area, you're probably better off using an all-targeting elemental attack. Specifically, Earth seems to work really well in here. Many enemies seem to be weak to it. Very few are strong against it, so don't really worry about that. Thank you. You want to take this path first. I believe there may be one enemy here. Oh, and an item. All-around seed. Those are good. We'll take those. They're not the best, but better than nothing. The other thing I forgot to mention about those killer tree enemies is, according to the bestiary that I found, they're actually weak to water, which is absolutely hilarious to me because water never does damage in this entire game. It only heals. So that was kind of a weird thing to happen. I'll take a look at that ribbon in a minute. But yeah, the source I was looking at for the weaknesses is also wrong. They were saying that they're strong against Earth. They're not. They're weak against Earth. So again, Earth is probably your best bet against them. You're looking for 2 bells against them instead of 3. Here, I guess you could call this a clock room. What happens is you press these buttons when they show up, and it puts you into the ability to either fight an enemy, open a door, or what have you. These guys can drop seeds of sight, by the way, if you're wondering about that. But yeah, pretty much all the enemies around here just have way too much HP.
Magnitude.
We have more than enough MP to survive until the next save point, so quake most things to death. There's an enemy later on that will not quite die from crackling or quake or zap all, so I just use Sky Dragon Slash to take them out. You could use that indiscriminately around here because you reduce the MP cost so much that it really doesn't matter. Okay, that one. There's another enemy, which I'll do off screen. Okay, and we want to wait till... Nope, did I get it? I got it! We got the Dirt, which is a very lame name for his second best weapon. That's for... Okay, so this is the one we came in from. So based on that, I want to take the right path first, I believe. According to my notes, yes. There was no map for this area. Anyway, I lost track of what I was saying. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, these are kind of like a clock room or whatever. So take the right path first there. And yeah, I think I was saying something about his weapon there, the Dirk, being a strange name for his second most powerful weapon. But, you know, it's there. It's got WoW in it, which we'll never use, but it's stronger, so we might as well equip it. We found something. What was it? We found something. Where is it? What did I find? Oh, by the way, I sold a whack ton of stuff off screen. Who can use that? Is it you? Holy Crown. Is that what I found? No, Loving Ribbon. Restores HP and Comet. Garbage. I've never used those. I don't know if it's actually efficient, but... Oh, the one thing you may want to do before this fight, it's a mini boss fight. Don't worry about it. Is save ahead of time, because this guy can drop his ultimate weapon, which is the Brave Dirk. It's actually stronger than the Dirk weapon. I don't care to do it here because we fight 2 of these guys later right next to a save point. So I'm going to farm it there instead. That point is right before the final boss, but oh well, we're not using his weapon at this point anyway. First things first, it comes with those moth guys. Those moth guys do lots of damage. Well, I don't think they do lots of damage, but they're annoying, so press the eraser button and kill them. There are 2 little stall tactic bosses, both this guy. So yeah, those moths are normal enemies coming up. And once we have a single target, we're going to want to do things like Fast Dance Whirl. I'll show off the Ice Prison ability that Rowan has, since I don't think we've seen it this game. Sure, why not?
Chill out! Ice Prison! Here goes!
And we'll show off Flying Tensei Ken done properly on an enemy that's not too heavy. Yeah, Sky picks him up, and it looks slightly more cool than if it just sits there and doesn't get picked up.
Here goes Flying Tensei Ken!
It's still cool. But yeah, this guy really isn't anything to worry about. Aw, he hit me. That's like in my test run, he didn't even hit me. Oh well, whatever. What should I do? I think he's strong to lightning, if I remember. No, he is strong to fire. The guide said he was weak to it. He's not. Dragon Zap? Dragon Zap. Sounds about right.
Hey! Stop that!
No! I wouldn't want to stop that. I want to annihilate enemies with Thunder Dragons. Thunder Dragons are awesome. Are you strong to lightning? No, you're not. But you're about to be dead. Sure, why not?
Lotus Flower, bloom.
Yeah, now that it did 2,400 damage, by the way, which, considering it was doing like 12 to 16 throughout most of the game, having 2 ups power of moves on Tio is really good. And we hit level 58. Cool. Yeah, this area is, I don't know, kind of underwhelming in a sense, but the music that plays... Whoa. The music that plays during the battles now, except for maybe like special battles, like maybe the boss fights, and especially the end of the, the final boss and all that, is the awesome music that we got when we were back on the ground there. So that's cool. Okay. For whatever reason, I keep getting 3 bells on those trees as soon as I get in the fight, and I'm too lazy to try and run away, so I'm getting all-around seeds instead of what I would prefer to get. One sec, which room? I want to take this path first. And we arrive at a place of eggs. Hello. We've seen these guys in that little boss fight before, but I'll show off one of the fights before taking care of the rest of them off screen there. The moths are annoying just because they're fast. They do a reasonable amount of damage, but they tend to die in one hit. They're also strong to fire like the boss was. But yeah, I tend to go for the strategy of I win. They are too strong to be killed by most spells, so I would recommend Sky Dragon Slash or White Apocalypse. It one-shots them, then you don't have to think about it.
Return to the world of darkness.
God, she does a lot of damage.
Gotta work even harder.
Yeah, giving her anything to up the power of moves, I don't know if that even affects that spell because it's technically magic-based. But anyway, I'm going to clean out the rest of them. Anytime there's a little red thing on one of the eggs, it turns into Valmar flies. Okay, we're done taking care of those guys. Even Baboom doesn't one-shot them. They are ridiculously strong and have way too much HP. So, another one of these guys. Okay, took care of him. And this leads to the Holy Sword Armor, which just made me laugh considering the name of a sword in the game I've been test running. But anyway. Nope, not items. We're going to go over here. It's basically the same thing with more defense. Ryuta's the only one who can equip it, but that's fine. Okay, and with that done, we can head back. I'd probably go that way, I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, there are a couple of those rooms, so try not to get confused about which one you're actually in. But that's pretty much all the time we have for today. I do note that these paths here, as you can see, there's like a green spot over there we can't get to yet. These little brown things go up and down when we press switches, which will allow us to get pretty much everything. But yeah, so that's the path we came from, save point. That's the one you go into first. And the other one that we have access to right now is up there. But that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.